This is 70s Sitcom Flashback, the show that looks back at the sitcoms that defined the 1970s. Your hosts are Robbie and Terry, both 15. Every week they break it down so you actually get it.
Show that looks back at the sitcoms that defined the 1970s. I'm Terry.
And I'm Robbie, and today we're talking about a show where an alien showed up in an egg and somehow became one of the biggest hits of the decade, Mork and Mindy.
An alien in an egg is honestly a very strong opening move.
Right? And the wild thing is, Mork wasn't even supposed to be a whole show, he was just a guest on Happy Days first.
Wait, so he crashed a 1950s sitcom before getting his own show set in the 70s?
Exactly, Robin Williams played Mork on Happy Days in 1978, and the audience went so crazy that ABC ordered a spin-off immediately.
That's the power of Robin Williams. The man could walk into any room and just own it.
And own it is an understatement. He improvised so much that the scripts had to leave him blank spaces on purpose.
Blank spaces just labeled Robin Does Stuff Here is genuinely my favorite piece of TV history.
The show premiered in September of 1978 and became one of the highest rated shows on TV almost overnight.
It was set in Boulder, Colorado, which is a fun detail, not New York, not Los Angeles, just a nice college town in the mountains.
Mork moves in with a young woman named Mindy McConnell, played by Pam Dauber, and files reports back to his home planet, Ork.
Pam Dauber honestly did some heavy lifting keeping that show grounded, because Robin Williams was basically a human hurricane.
She said in interviews that her main job was reacting genuinely and not cracking up, which sounds exhausting and amazing in equal measure.
And the show was a massive hit. In its first season, it pulled in something like 60 million viewers a week.
60 million for context. That's about 1 in 4 Americans at the time tuning in every single week.
That number just sits in your brain and refuses to leave.
Mork had all these alien habits, sitting on his head, drinking with his finger, saying nanu nanu as a greeting.
Nanu Nanu became genuinely one of the most recognized catchphrases of the entire decade, which is remarkable for a made-up alien word.
Kids were saying it on playgrounds, adults were saying it at offices. It was completely inescapable.
The show also had this sweet core to it because Mork is genuinely trying to understand human emotions and he keeps getting surprised by them.
Each episode ended with Mork giving his report to Orson, his unseen boss, and it was usually something thoughtful about love or kindness or loss.
Which is kind of a sneaky way to put real feelings into a show about a guy from space.
The sitcom was created by Gary Marshall, who also made Happy Days and Laverne and Shirley. The man was basically running ABC's whole comedy block.
Gary Marshall had a real gift for finding performers who felt like actual people even in the silliest situations.
The show ran for 4 seasons from 1978 to 1982, which means it technically spills into the 80s, but we'll allow it.
We'll allow it because the energy is 100% a product of the late 70s, big hair, earth tones, genuine optimism.
The fashion alone is a whole documentary waiting to happen.
Mindy's wardrobe was peak 1979, and I say that with complete respect and a little bit of awe.
The show did get less popular in later seasons. They changed the cast around, and viewers weren't always happy about it.
That's a classic mistake. If something is working, trust it. Don't keep rearranging the furniture.
But even as ratings slipped, Robin Williams stayed electric every single week. He simply did not know how to coast.
And Mork and Mindy did something genuinely unusual for its time. The alien was the innocent one who asked big questions, and the humans looked kind of confused.
It flipped the usual science fiction dynamic. Mork wasn't scary, he was just curious, and that made the show feel warm instead of weird.
Warm and weird at the same time is honestly the best combination.
The show launched Robin Williams into superstardom and set the path toward his film career, which is one of the most celebrated in Hollywood history.
So an egg, a made-up greeting, and a blank space in a script changed everything.
Television is wild that way. Sometimes the most outlandish idea is exactly the one that connects with everybody.
Nanu, nanu, everyone. Thanks for hanging out with us today.
And if you want more deep dives into the shows that shaped a generation, come find us next week. See you next week on 70s Sitcom Flashback.